This one's interesting, Meat Boy, and perhaps has some future title implications. We got Mackenzie Dern taking on Jessica Andrade, aka Bate Azteca. And what can you say about Andrade? She's been pretty rough recently. She's lost three straight, got submitted by Todd Suarez most recently, got slept by Yan Xiaonan before that, and got finished by Aaron Blanchfield in the fight before that. So three straight finish L's for Jessica Andrade. And obviously, she's the former champ. She has a litany of impressive wins on her resume. But you do wonder at 32, as someone who has fought basically everyone in the division, in two divisions, so to speak, does she still have what it takes to take on these young, hungry killers who have never quite been there and want to for sure? And Mackenzie Dern obviously fits that description. This is a woman who is basically has been alternating wins and losses, but she looked as good as she ever has most recently against Angela Overkill Hill. And it was a fight where Hill was able to survive all 5 rounds, but it was a dominant fight of the night performance for Mackenzie Dern, and one where she just seemingly was fighting angry. And when Mackenzie Dern really puts everything together and is fighting inspired, is fighting angry, she looks like a woman who can beat anyone in this 115 division. So in this one, Meat Boy, Mackenzie Dern is about a minus 200 favorite, plus 170 for Bate Azteca. Any chance Jessica Andrade picks up Mackenzie Dern, slams her on her head, and wins by YOLO KO, cashes as a dog, or is this going to be a fourth straight finish L for Andrade?
Yeah, man. I mean, Andrade, she is really no joke. She truly is the levels test for this division. Is Dern, is she the one to get through? If you get through Andrade, then you are definitely one to possibly become a champion, in my opinion. She's the ultimate gatekeeper. Dern looked very good, like you said, her last bout, but man, I'm just so torn on this. But yeah, I do like Dern winning. I'm probably going to avoid this just totally, to be honest, but I hope Dern wins. I don't know if she's gonna. This is a no joke fight, and she's going through a lot with her family, divorce, money. It's like she needs that that KO bonus, and Andrade has a meat bombs, and she'll be throwing missiles at Dern's head. So I don't know. Hopefully Dern takes it to the ground and just smothers her and can get it done. She should be the bigger girl, but Andrade is on some juice, 5'1", but she looks like she's 250 shredded. I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me if she can't even take Andrade down. So I think Dern's gonna win, maybe decision, but it wouldn't surprise me if Andrade just sends Dern's, brain over to another galaxy, really.
Yeah, I feel on that because I mean Jessica Andrade has done that to a lot of her opponents. She has sent them galactic, but if we look at Mackenzie Dern, I mean she's 8-3 overall in the UFC, and all three of those losses were in decisions. Two of them unanimous, the third majority against Yan Zhao Nan. So we never have really seen Dern really rocked on shaky legs, nearing any sort of finish outcome. So if Andrade is the first one to do it, even coming off a three-fight loss streak, then Andrade has to be right back in the mix because that to me would be impressive. But if we look at Tapology, 82% is rolling Mackenzie Dern, only 18 going with Andrade, and there's a lot of copper for that Dern submission. Are you? I mean, we know Dern as the BJJ ace. That's her bread and butter. She's probably the best in the division, maybe in all of women's MMA when it comes to BJJ. Are you at all surprised by all that copper sub?
No, I'm not. I don't think I'm surprised. Just, I mean, it's her bread and butter, right? And Andrade has been subbed before from not goaded jiu-jitsu practitioners. So if that's happened, Dern can definitely get the job done via submission. Will she though? Is that gonna get her that bonus for all that, alimony, money that she's gonna owe? I don't know. This just stinks not good all over it. But hey, maybe she fights hard, fights good, and she fights angry, and this actually makes her a better fighter. I don't know. It's so hard to say when these types of things are going on, but I do like Dern just because she did look good her last bout. Andrade did not look good her last three, but she is a levels test, so this should be interesting.
It's a huge level assessment for sure. Anytime a fighter is dealing with any sort of personal stuff outside the ring, there's only one. There's two ways that they can respond, right, positively or negatively. So In this one, but I sort of think that Mackenzie Dern is going to respond positively, and I actually like her to pick up a finish against Andrade because Andrade just keeps finding ways to get finished. You mentioned how she got submitted by lesser BJJ practitioners, that being Tatiana Suarez and Erin Blanchfield. And while Erin Blanchfield is a powerful grappler, she's very top heavy and has that insane pressure. She doesn't even have the same BJJ acumen that Mackenzie Dern has. So in this one, Meat Boy, I'm going Dern. I like her by finish, and I'm even be checking out TKO/KO because I see a world where Dern's able to pin her on the ground, maybe trap her up against against the cage, and finds a way to tee off with a TKO. Because if you're getting plus 900 for Dern TKO against someone who's been finished 3 straight fights, I think there is some life in that. So I'm gonna go Dern. I'm gonna go by finish, but if Andrade slams her on her head, it would be the craziest thing because Bate Azteca always has that YOLO slam KO power. But for my money, I got Dern. Any last thoughts?
No, it's a fun fight, great fight nonetheless. Don't look how much taken to why. Smash that me subscribe.